The Art of Joy. Welcome back to the Gucci Shaman podcast. I'm your host, Brandy, the Gucci Shaman. Today, we're going to talk about something we all want, something we all chase, and yet something that often feels very much out of reach, and that's called joy. Not happiness, joy. Because happiness is often tied to circumstances. Joy is something much deeper. It's an energy, it's a choice, a practice, a way of being. Somewhere along the way, many of us were taught that joy was a reward, something that arrived after the hard work was done or after the bills were paid. The relationship improved after we lost weight, we made money. But what if we've had it backward all along? And what if joy isn't the destination? What if joy is actually the path? As a society, we're conditioned to believe that more is the answer. More money, more success, more followers, more lovers, more vacations, and yet we've all met people who seem that they have everything except for happiness. We've also met people who just radiate peace. So what's the difference? The difference is that joy doesn't come from what you have. It comes from how you're deeply connected to life itself. Joy is being awake enough to realize that this moment is already a miracle. I remember watching birds one morning, just sitting quietly, no agenda, no phone, no rushing. And there they were, completely present. No worrying about next week, no replaying yesterday, just existing, flapping their wings because they were alive. Nature understands something different we've forgotten. Life was never meant to be endured, it was meant to be experienced. The warmth of the sun, the smell after a rain, the long laugh with a friend, a favorite song, a cup of tea. These tiny moments are where joy lives, not in some future version of your life, right here, right now. One of the greatest thieves of joy is comparison. Comparison whispers in your head, you are behind, you're not enough, everyone else is doing better than you. But comparison is a game. No one wins because there will always be someone richer, someone smarter, someone younger, faster, more successful. And the moment you start measuring your life against someone else's, you stop believing in your own. The moment you start measuring your life against someone else's, you stop living your own. Joy returns when you come home to yourself, when you stop asking, how do I become them, and start asking, who am I meant to be? Another thing I've learned is that joy and grief can coexist together. Many people think that they have to wait until sadness leaves before they can feel joy again, but life doesn't work that way. The human heart is big enough to hold both. You can miss someone deeply, you can still laugh, you can still be healing, you can still dance, you can still carry sorrow and feel grief at the same time. Joy isn't the absence of pain, it's the willingness to keep your heart open despite it. The spiritual path isn't about becoming serious all the time. It's not about sitting on a mountaintop pretending to be enlightened. The universe has a sense of humor. Spirit loves laughter. Some of the most awakened people I've ever met laugh often. They don't take themselves too seriously. They know that life is sacred, but they also know it's supposed to be enjoyed. Sometimes the most spiritual thing you can do is stop overthinking and go outside. Watch the sunset. Dance in your kitchen. Sing badly. Laugh until your stomach hurts. Play in the rain. If you've been waiting for some permission to be joyful, consider this your permission slip. You do not have to earn joy. You do not have to prove yourself worthy of joy. You do not have to wait until everything is perfect. Joy is available now. It's this breath. It's this moment. In the simple miracle of being alive, the art of joy isn't about finding happiness somewhere outside of yourself. It's about removing the barriers that prevent you from feeling what's already there. Because beneath the stress, beneath the fear, beneath the endless striving, there is a spark, a light, a natural state of well being that has always belonged to you. Thank you for joining me, the Gucci Shaman podcast. If this episode has spoken to your heart, share it with someone who needs a little more joy in their life. And remember, joy is not something you chase. Joy is something you allow. Until next time, stay curious, stay open, and keep looking for magic hidden in everyday moments. I'm the Gucci Shaman. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching me. And until next time, give me a like, a comment, and a follow. Take care.